because you did experience those things, now you know how to deal better with them. Because you experience those things, you can go forward and make better decisions in life. And so this being over the work, over the Three of Coins, your creation of the future. Remember your creation of the mind. Remember your creation of the mind is what I'm hearing. In other words, sometimes we can solve a problem, and then when we get into the real world version of that problem, we might forget. But it's saying, remember what you learned. Remember what you know. Remember what you experienced. And yeah, sometimes you have to remember that pain because, Spirit doesn't look at things as negative or positive. Spirit just looks at things as just happening because you needed to experience them. Did you say yes to opening a door, or did you say no to closing one, So it's like, it's really about knowing that what you've experienced is for a purpose also. And as long as you carry that knowledge, it's like it's going to bridge you from you working to that Ace of Cups, okay? I'm going to read that Ten of Cups like Ace of Cups, though. I'm reading that like an Ace of Cups. And remember that every ace is literally like Spirit, and God is handing you that suit and says, this is the power that you have to work with. So I want to remind you here that now we have 2 suits, okay? And this suit is on top of Aleister Crowley's magic card. So we're going to leave that for later. But let's go on to this King of Wands. Now the King of Wands, he's very, very dead set on what he wants. Okay? He's very, very dead set on it, and he will burn kingdoms down to get what he wants, okay? But what you need to realize is that the King of Wands is just about action, action, action. So honey, I'm gonna tell you that with this Page of Cups under this King of Wands in completion, if you are a masculine, then your feminine is coming. If you are a feminine, then your masculine is coming. They have decided to make action. Yes, they have. They have decided to make action, and they're gonna follow through with it. If something ever comes up with the with the King of Wands, it's following through. This is a complete cycle, a completed cycle. It's all the way completed, and it's like Spirit just put its little signature on it. It's big signature on it. And now let's move on to this combination where it is the Prince of Coins. So this is the thorough guy, the guy who will do it to the fullest degree, right? He's not leaving one stone unturned. Nothing. He will take the scenic route, and look at nothing, have total tunnel focus. Total tunnel focus, just like that. And he's being guided by his passions. This is the Ace of Wands. And so he's being guided by that natural fire that Spirit gave us to all, that Spirit gave all of us, right? That natural energy of fire. And I always call fire the primary masculine. And I call swords the secondary masculine, because the fire that Spirit gives us to work with, that's what burns from within. But then when we use swords, see what I'm saying? The Princess of Swords, when you use swords, it's about your active force here on this dimension. It has nothing to do with your heart and all that inner shit where you're getting the things that you want and you're doing the things that you need. It is solely about you making the action. So when we have wands over here and we have the Ace of Wands, it's saying your passions are lit. Your passions are lit the F up. Like they're lit up and they're ready to go. And then you have it on top of this magic card. So you guys are really, really ready to you guys are ready. I don't know what it is you're planning, but whatever you're planning, honey, look how we're coming in the door. Look, okay, just look at this Queen of Wands, honey. That thigh is out. She got thigh. Ain't no time for thigh gap because she is just owning that whole doorway. Do you see that? Look at that. That's beautiful. That's gorge Porsche. I'm going to do, because this is turning out really great, I'm going to do this. No, they're telling me no. Yes? Or yes? Yes. Oop. We're going to do some of these Chakra Insight Oracle cards by Karen Sangster. Sangster. Sorry, Karen. I love you, girl. I love these cards. These cards are really cute. And they help me a lot. So just, Spirit, can you just give us some closing advice? Closing advice. I feel, spiritually, I have a call. Closing advice, Spirit. Closing advice. I'm hoping I don't get interrupted. Closing advice, Spirit. Closing advice. As I was shuffling there, I saw the pleasure card. Do it one more time. Closing advice, Spirit. Closing advice. Yeah, it came back again. Pleasure. Sensuality, indulgence, beauty, enjoyment. Oh, and it's a 10. Alrighty. Okay. Emotions. Belonging. Emotions, family, and inner child. See that? The inner child, that passion that was put here for you specifically. That's what they're talking about here. And at the bottom I have presence. Okay, attention, reality, and connection. That's at the bottom. Having full presence, right? Because the war, again, I'm just going to keep repeating this. The war is not over yet, but you won that fight, right? And then there's so many options. But pay attention to what you actually wanted, okay? Pay attention to where you were supposed to be headed, okay? Pay attention to that because you fought for that. And you were fighting for that since, I don't know, last September. I was really going to say last November. Since last November, you've been fighting for this thing. And don't give up now. Keep having your attention and your presence of mind on that thing. And you will get it, honey. Because this reading is saying that we are going to receive it. Ain't no choices here. All right, let's start over again with our story. So now here, I want to almost call this the success column right here. Okay, because it's like literally you have the 10 of cups, and then it's followed up, and so it's like satiated with your work because you are acknowledging what you've been through and keeping that presence of mind on what you've been through. So you are always not reliving. You don't want to relive or rehash your lessons. What you want to do is you want to always be reminded of them so you can go and make that correct choice and know why you want to do it. Emotions, feelings, expression, mood, and balance. Keeping your emotions in check. Okay, even with this 10 of cups, you can still, take a slip, just this weekend I was just looking at a video, and it was saying what's the difference between your intuition and your emotions, and it was very insightful because I started to actually, and I'm glad that it happened during this Mercury retrograde, because what I started to do was I started to really listen to those intuitions that I was having, and the ones that were using words. Honestly, it was like I didn't need to really be following that advice. The ones that were like, oh, I should just do this, or it was like, it was without words. It was coming from my heart, from that inner child, right? From that inner child, that inner knowing, all right? Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. But that wonder, right? I wanted to almost talk about how so many people know who they are from when they're younger. Now with even, I'm going to talk about this, now with what's going on with Dwayne Wade and his daughter, it's like, I feel like a lot of times what happens is, people don't really understand that when they were little, even though they were deciding with society, it still was a decision. Not a decision, but it still was this inner knowing that they answered. And yes, while a lot of people chose to like the opposite, to have relationships and like the opposite sex, some do not. And most of these cases, they know I knew since I was 4. I knew since I was 4. And being trans, I knew since I was 6. And it's because of that inner passion, right? It's because of the fact that Spirit has... Oh, my battery is dying. It is the fact that Spirit has given us this program to work off of for our entire life and all of our programming, and we have got to heed that. Family and community and tribe. Our tribe is coming through, y'all. This was in the middle under the King of Wands. Our tribe is really coming through. So I have to wrap this up because my battery is dying. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to plug this in. Okay. And we're going to hope that that'll stay here. Yeah, just like that. All right. So that King of Wands, I'm telling you that your tribe, your people, they're coming through. So I hope that, the house is cleaned, which let's not talk about that. But I hope that you're ready for company, because the company you're due for is the one that Spirit set up with you. This is very, very much a message about your inner self is calling forth the things that it desires, and it's working, and you will be receiving mail soon. I don't know what else to say about that now. You will be receiving it very, very soon. If I think about the colors, I want you guys to look out for the colors red, orange, and yellow. Red, orange, yellow, and green. Red, orange. Actually, just red, orange, and green. Look for those colors. Yeah, red, orange, and green. Those colors are... Yeah, those colors are coming for you. Now, red is the base chakra, and so that is like... Definitely, like, not getting your feet wet, but getting your feet rooted, right? Getting rooted, right? How do we root ourselves in society? So getting comfortable, new job, new people to be around, new passions to display in our lives. Orange is that sacral chakra, so that is like more protective energy. That is that sacred feminine that we all have, right? Don't forget that either. That's another way we trick ourselves, is because we look for the societal cue to tell us, what gender something is, and we try to stick to that. But the thing about it is that the rainbow is for everybody. There's no one who, you're seeing 7 colors, and that's on purpose because it's for everyone. It's, it started out as the freedom flag, and now we use it as gay pride, but it is not so. Okay? It is for everyone. Alright? What else here? And green. Let's talk about green. Green is the heart chakra. So this is about acceptance, and this is about literally you. Also this weekend I was watching something that was talking about how the heart has neurons in it, where it can tell the mind what to do, right? Like, mind blown, like, hello. So it's really like, and you can, and the lady was talking about how you can feel your heart fluttering sometimes when certain things are happening in your world, your reaction to it, your heart responds first, and that's how we, stenography, I think it is, you can correct me in the comments, but when you're, like a lie detector test, it's looking at the, the heartbeat, if it's, picking up or if it's going down, what's it doing? And so our heart receives the information first, and it kind of puts it in a zip drive and sends it right up to the brain. The brain unzips it, but the first thing is the heart and the intuition. that comes very, very first, okay? And I know that it takes a while to get a hang of how to listen to it, but you will, and your plans will work, okay? You pages of swords, you. And you kings and queens of wands, yes, I'm very, very happy about this reading. And I just want to let you guys know, I am on the journey as well, so this reading is for me always, okay? Every reading I do for y'all is definitely for me, okay? Hello, what do they tell you on the plane? If there, God forbid there's an accident on the plane, you need to put your mask on first. Otherwise, you're just a dead body floating in the, like, hurting. You can... We don't have to get there, but I'm just saying, like, it's put on your mask first. It's about you putting on your mask, you seeing yourself, so you can actually understand the world outside of you. All right? So this has been Jaden Avery Love. This is Optimum Humanity, and this is my series, Eleggua Monday, hosted by Choices, Books and Gifts store, on 78th between 3rd and 2nd. I love you guys. Love to all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching.